He appears from the Manchester United dugout, Altay Bayındır. And it will be him to face the first penalty. Keen to take the penalty. He's waiting by the spot. He had no penalties at all in the summer series in the United States of America. Now, back to Old Trafford, and a winner needs to be found in the Snapdragon Cup. Bayındır prepares himself. Keane the taker. Tucks it home. Cheeky penalty from Moise Keane.
Waited for the goalkeeper to move. Just a little hesitation there. And I think he's been quite lively this afternoon. You know what he was involved. He certainly looks a much all-round better player than the one that we saw at Goodison Park for those season or two.
Well, it wouldn't be a pre-season game without Bruno Fernandes penalty, would it? Up steps the skipper. And scores for Manchester United. And as I keep saying, I'm not sure they're ever in any doubt.
Identical penalty, wasn't it? Just his accuracy.
It's impressive. Fazzini is next up. Jacopo Fazzini. Up against Altay Bayındır as Stretford ends, playing their part in the pantomime. Smashes it home. 2-1.
That's a great penalty. Even though Bayındır's gone the right way, as I always say, it's rare that goalkeepers dive upwards, if you like. And if you've got the courage to be able to lift your penalty without fear of putting it over the bar, then there's a good chance that you will score.
Do you have that kind of courage?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
I'm not sure I can hit the ball 12 yards.
Although I did win us the Northern Ireland Milk Cup,
go on then, Thornley.
hitting a penalty into the roof of the net.
Mateus Cunha for Manchester United. Rolls it home. That's another cheeky penalty.
Yeah.
Entertaining from the Brazilian. Next up, Niccolo Fortini. Oh no, I'm lying to you. It is Sabiri.
Yeah. Sorry, that's not strictly accurate. That was a semi-final that went to penalties of the Milk Cup. Before people start
texting in.
Yeah.
Like they did with the offside chat earlier. Look, we don't actually want the answers on the post.
No,
I was only joking.
I was wrong anyway.
Neither of us were right. Here comes Sabiri. Thumbs home. That is a good penalty. Low, hard left.
Yeah.
3-2.
Really good disguise, and he's run up. And he just whips it into that bottom corner, much like Bruno, but with a little bit more pace, actually.
Diogo Dalot next up for the Reds. Signature tape around that left wrist, and becomes the third Portuguese speaker in a row to take a penalty. Big strides backwards. Scores for Manchester United, strikes it straight down the middle. Hit it hard enough. Always going to be tricky.
Yeah. I mean, 9 out of 10 goalkeepers will dive and pick a side, one side or the other. So if you're brave enough to go straight down the middle and hope that he doesn't stay where he is, then the likelihood is that you will score.
Ndor. Altay Bayındır. Bayındır stretching, can't Can't reach it. And perfect penalties so far, Ben.
Yeah, we've seen 7 excellent penalties, and the reason why they're excellent is because they've all gone in. But I have to say, neither goalkeeper has gotten close to any of them.
The diminutive Ivorian Ahmad strides to the penalty spot at the Stretford end of Old Trafford. Small in frame, big in character, Ahmad. Very popular part of this Manchester United dressing room.
And his energy levels are
Great.
off the chart, like Bruno.
Unique run-up from Ahmad, that's for certain. Oh, he dinks it. He Panenkas it. I mean, that's the cheekiest of all the cheeky penalties.
When you talk about bravery, going high or going down the middle, I mean, that is...
outrageous.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And that does take... Like I said, this is the time that you try it. Would he do that in an FA Cup semi-final? I doubt it.
Maybe he would now.
Well, if he got the same outcome.
Parisi against Bayern. Oh, it's a big save outside Bayern. Guesses the right way, gets something on it, keeps it out.
I nearly shouted goal left because I could see he was stepping up left-footed, and he saves it with his feet, Bayern. That's what I'm saying, you pick a side as a goalkeeper, and sometimes you get lucky. And Kobbie Mainoo can now win this for Manchester United. I hope he does.
Snapdragon Cup on the line.
Yeah.
Do you hope he does because you don't want to see any more penalties?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just checking that. I hope he does because we all love Kobbie Mainoo at the Stretford end for Manchester United. Snapdragon Cup on the line. Mainoo smashes it home. It's a laser beam of a penalty from Kobbie Mainoo, and the young man from Stockport seals the win in pre-season at Old Trafford and gives the fans here something to cheer about. Manchester United have beaten Fiorentina 5-4 on penalty.